All of us are creative creatures. What lies beneath our minds is an ingenious art style that is unique to all of us. But there's no denying that we will experience rock bottom sometimes when we do creative work. If you're a part of the crowd that wants to get that much needed creativity boost up, then this book review is for you. Hey there, my name is Paul Andre, and welcome to another exciting book review series. The book we have today is a very special one for our artists and content creators out there. Secret number 9 is my favorite creative secret, so stick around to see what it is. So enough from me, let's get right into it. Intro, please.
Paul Andre, give them what they need. Here to motivate and inspire, bring the energy. Let's go. Content I know you need it, all about personal branding, even public speaking, and we live streaming. This I know you'll like. Get it?
In today's book review, we have Steal Like an Artist, 10 Things Nobody Told You About Being Creative, written by Kleon. As a creative artist myself, this book struck me hard and enlightened me about the secrets of being an artist. For all the creative people out there, I'm sure you are also excited about this book review as much as I am. So make sure you grab your notes because you will learn tons of takeaways from this one. Oh wait, before we head into the first part of the review, what kind of artistic talent do you have? What type of content do you create? Let me know in the comments below. With that said, let's begin. This book is filled with 10 creative secrets that we are now about to uncover. Each secret is packed with learnings that will burn that creative fire and gun inside of you. Let's take a look at them. From the title itself, we have to learn how to steal like an artist. Most of us have a bad impression when we hear the word steal. But when it comes to an artist's perspective, stealing is not a bad thing after all. This concept is sometimes overlooked by most of us because we always perceive stealing as bad. Though keep in mind that there's no such thing as originality when it comes to being creative. When we tend to steal these ideas, we're getting inspiration from them. And from this inspiration is where we start to create these ideas to life. This is where being a good theft comes into play. Being a good thief means honoring and acknowledging where you get the inspiration from your works. Because if you try to own that creative idea without honoring the original inspiration from it, then that's what we call a bad theft. As an artist, you need to create an identity of who you really are. The more you know about yourself, the more you can do creative works uniquely based on what you want. This is why you should never wait to know who you are as an artist. Because if you do, you'll definitely wait forever and waste precious time in the process. So find your artistic identity before it's too late. There's no denying that this will be a daunting process at first. But one tip to get you started is doing what you love. The more you create on what you love, the more you'll have your artistic identity sooner. Being creative is about doing the works you want to see and feel. It's not always about creating something for someone else. You have to keep in mind that you should never create your works to please anyone. Doing so helps lower expectations that other people might set based on your work. Because if you are the customer of your own artistry, you are the only one that can judge yourself. And this is where you can revise and improve that are lacking in your creativity. So whenever you put them out for the public to see, people will appreciate how exquisite and vast your mind is when it comes to your artistry. Did you know being creative is not only using your brain? Instead, it's all about using all your senses. Don't just stare in front of the sketching pad or laptop or iPad or whatever it is. Go out and have fun by venturing into the great outdoors or doing any kinds of activity. Jog for a bit, talk to your neighbors, explore your surroundings, or even when you're at home, cook something. Do some exercises. Well, you'll never know when you get that creative inspiration from doing such activities. If you have side projects or other hobbies outside of your creative self, then don't ditch them. Just because you want to focus on your main stuff doesn't mean you have to disregard your other hobbies. Doing all these things, whether it's a side thing or not, is still very important because they all have value. These activities are like a driving force that will jumpstart your creative mind. Even the simplest things such as studying how to make coffee at home, writing scripts for your filmmaking hobbies, just do it. Trust me, your creative mind will be more active and free if your side hobbies stay intact. What better way to get feedback is by sharing your exquisite works with people. It doesn't matter if you start with a small audience at first. Let's be real here, nobody becomes successful overnight. Everyone starts from zero. Everything takes time in the world we live in, and the same thing goes on for your artistic talent. What matters is how you can improve not only with the help of yourself, but also with the people that appreciate it. Of course, there will be constructive criticism along the way. And this is a good thing because you can use this as a stepping stone for improvement, not only now, but in the future as well. Don't limit yourself when being contained at home when creativity strikes. This is a vast world we live in, and there's so much more to explore out there. The more we travel, the more we explore. The same thing happens to our minds as well. And this is the time when your creativity ship will set sail for even more. If you're having trouble generating ideas in your head at the heart of your own home, maybe now is the perfect time to pack your things and start exploring the world to craft your works. Don't play around with negative energy, but instead be the epitome of positivity that can spread to the people around you. And you can do this with the help of your talent and ideas. Positive creativity goes a long way and will generate sweeter success. So don't be that cloud of negativity. Take control of your mind. Be nice, be positive, and make friends wherever you have a chance. Who would have thought that being boring can also result in progress too? And no, this doesn't mean like alienating people away because you want to be perceived as a boring person, but it's about following your self-care routine. Will be beneficial for you. So do things that you can pump you up, pump the creativity inside you. Start a journal, do exercises, follow a healthy diet. You know the drill. The more you are physically and mentally healthy, this is where you can flow your ideas and the rest will follow. They say more is less. And this stands true if you are an artist, no matter your profession. In the book, Austin talks about having creativity limits. And it's a good thing. This means not overloading yourself or warding off distractions that can disrupt your creative mind. So get your notes and jot down all the things that you can hinder your creativity. Now, once done, start thinking of them on how ways you can get rid of them. Trust me, the less distracted you are, the better creativity will flow smoothly in the process. Steal Like an Artist, 10 Things Nobody Told You About Being Creative by Austin Kleon is something that everybody needs, especially those who want to make their creative ideas come to life. The book teaches us that creativity is not a trait that is magically required once you're born, but it's a habit that we need to manage and take care of as we walk the path of life. Your talent and creativity are just as important as any aspect of your life. So don't waste it because it's such a precious thing to have. Austin Kleon, this book is a godsend and I'm so delighted to have read this. Here are 2 thumbs up for you, Austin. For my viewers out there who read this amazing book, what are your insights and takeaways that you learned from this masterpiece? Comment below, I'd love to read them. Thank you for watching today's book review. I'm pretty sure that your creativity has skyrocketed its way to greatness by now. But before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Till next time, I'm Paul Andre. Peace out.